Tina, we need to talk. Oh, hi, it's nice to hear from you again. I wish I could say the same. Come on, play nice. I'm trying to enjoy my day off. Well, we're going to talk whether you like it or not. Hard pass. I'm not in the mood to be lectured at. You are married to my son? So? So I'm your mother-in-law. And do you know where my son is right now? He's at work, working his butt off trying to make a living. And you're probably there at home, drinking mimosas and watching your hood shows. I'm taking the day off. Is that a crime? I need the break, Cynthia. Wasting all of my son's hard-earned money on your break? Okay, what do you want? What is it? I need us to talk. I know. About what? We barely have anything in common. We have Wesley in common. Is Wesley dying? No. Is he sick? No. Then why do we need to talk about him? I think my son is too good for you. There it is. There is what? You're finally talking about it, those years of being rude, the condescending remarks, everything. You're finally being direct with me. You're welcome. So tell me exactly what you think of me. I think you have no class and you do not love my son. Right. I have class. Wow, you don't even bother to refute the second part of my accusation. What makes you think I don't love Wesley? I cook for him. I am there for him. It's been a year. Do you need a daily update of all the things I do for your son? I love him. I don't believe you. And that's your problem. I can't make you believe me. He has so many better options than you. Like those Instagram skanks are better than me. Oh, not those. Better women from better and more well-connected families, not girls from the projects. What does that mean? It means that I know all about you and your family. Huh, do tell. Your mother is a crackhead and lives on the streets. She constantly begs for money, and your father ran away when you were younger. He doesn't love you. He abandoned you. Your sister works at a strip club, and we both know she's not just a bartender. And then there's you, a freeloader who takes advantage of my son and his company. His company? Yup. Cynthia, I beg you to please watch your words because I don't want to do or say something I'll regret. What are you going to do? Send one of your gang member cousins after me? No, but my words will hurt a lot. Try me. You don't want to know what I have to say. I dare you. No way. I won't play your little toxic and foolish game. I love Wesley too much to humiliate his mother, even if I know that I should. Oh, really? My son doesn't love you? Like I'd believe a senile old woman like you. Senile? You got that right, Granny. Who the heck do you think you're calling old and senile? You. You can get all the liposuction you want, the facials, the body lift, but you'll still be old as sin. And just because you're my elder doesn't mean I have to put up with your constant insults. You're nothing but a worthless gold digger. Insult number 37, I think you're starting to repeat yourself. Wesley is divorcing you. Didn't repeat myself that time, did I? Sure. He told me himself he's planning to divorce you. That's a lie. He tells me everything. I'm the one woman in his life that he can really trust. You better get ready to go back to the streets where you came from. I don't believe you and I don't have time for this, okay? Fine, don't believe me. The lawyer is drafting the papers as we speak. Say goodbye to your pampered life. You won't be sucking off the teat of my son and his company ever again. This is my home, and that is my company. Okay, keep believing that. You better start looking for a new man to choke. I'm talking to Wesley about this, and while I'm at it, I'm going to tell him that his mama better get her facts straight because I'm no project girl and I'm not from the hood. You'll be surprised by what he says. I'm so glad that he finally made the decision. I cannot keep thinking about how my grandchildren would turn out with a mother like you. Talentless, ugly, and manipulative. Soon I'll move into the house that he bought for me, and you'll be all alone. House? Oh no, I'll have the last laugh in this. We'll see. Wesley? My love, we need to talk. What's the problem? Did I leave the tap running? Did I do something wrong? Well, it depends on how you answer my questions. Questions? Plural? Yes. Okay. Shoot. I just talked with your mother. Crap. I don't like where this is going. She said some things that are very offensive and very incorrect. About what? About me. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. So, I need an explanation. Why is your mom saying bad things about my life, my family? And why does she make it seem that you told her all of this? Babe. Don't you dare babe me. I know your mother is not crazy enough to come up with all of those lies, so I need answers right now. Okay, I may have said some things to my mother, but it meant nothing. Wesley, I am your wife. You're going behind my back to speak about me to your mom like some teenager? It was just a discussion. And you're a 35-year-old man talking to your mother about my life? You're a grown-ass man. I'd like to know exactly what you said. Trust me, you don't. Yes, I do. According to your mother, I come from a poor background and my family is filled with a bunch of deadbeats. And I'm not good enough for you. Did you tell her any of that? Wesley? I really need to get back to work. Don't you dare ignore my questions. Okay, I said those things. Why? What is so wrong with me? We're married. We love each other. Honey, this relationship is not working out. This marriage, it hasn't been for months. This is the first I'm hearing about this. We literally never fight. Unless it's about your psycho mother. Please, have some respect. Respect is earned. Fine, okay, my mom is a little much and I shouldn't have told her those things. Do you want a divorce? Honey, let's talk about this later. Do you want a divorce? Honey, there are things that you don't know. Exactly, hence the questions. Yes, okay, I want a divorce. Why? What is it that I'm doing wrong? The lack of time? The fact that I spend so much time at work? The fact that we can't have kids? I don't know. I just can't do this anymore. My mom doesn't like you. And what do you feel about me, Wesley? I don't care about your mother. What do you mean? You asked me to marry you, didn't you? Your mother has no business in our relationship. You want us to get divorced because she doesn't like me? Is she pushing you to do this? It was my decision. Sure it was. Ever since I've known you, you've been a big mama's boy, and I just can't believe that you're asking for a divorce because she doesn't like me. And now I hear something about a house? What house is your crazy mother talking about? I got her a house. The house you've always wanted? I truly hope not. Yeah, kind of. With what money? Well, the money from the company. My company? Our company. Seriously? I started this years before I met you. It's my company, legally and logically. You barely do anything at the office. And now I hear you have a house and you want a divorce from me? What else are you keeping from me, Wesley? Now is a good opportunity to let me know. Okay, right now. My mother thinks this is my company. But it's not. You know it. But she doesn't know that. She doesn't, and I've not been able to tell her. So this entire time, she thinks you're the owner of the company, and I've been living off you? This makes so much sense because she keeps thinking I'm some kind of black hoe gold digger. Meanwhile, your white ass has been taking advantage of my kindness. You can't tell her. Why not? You know my mother comes from an upper crust society. Is that code for being a stuck-up jerk? Yeah, maybe. But I'm an only child, and she has high hopes for me. Ever since she came into town, she's been so proud of me. I don't want to let her down by telling her this. I told her that your company is mine so that she would be proud of me. I didn't want her to know that I don't have it all figured out. You don't have anything figured out, and you don't have a penny to your name. She doesn't need to know that. Not yet. You can understand. You lying piece of crap. You have your mother believe those lies and then spread them to her snot-nosed friends about my life? Meanwhile, I'm the one who's been living with a purposeless leech. And now I'm hearing about my divorce from your mother. There's more. Oh, what else? What else can you disappoint me with? I told her that you're the one with the fertility problems. What? I told her that the reason we haven't conceived is that you have some lady problems. Wesley? That is not what the doctor said. My mom doesn't know that. But we know that! Oh, God. Oh, God. You know what? I want that divorce. I want that divorce right now. The papers are going to be served next week. Wow. Listen, you and I are not working out. We barely even make love. Is this about sex? You're the one who's never in the mood. Yeah, about that. Wesley, are you cheating on me? Yes. I've been seeing Elena for a few months now. Elena? My assistant? Yes. That's it. You're fired. You have 24 hours to pack up your stuff and leave my company. I want you out. I am done with this farce of a marriage, you and your crazy mother. Oh, no, you can't do that. And who is going to stop me? Your crazy mother or that little girl you've been knocking boots with? If you fire me, I'll have no money to pay for the house that I bought for my mother. How is that my problem? I couldn't care less about where you and your mother live. You're not coming home tonight. Take your problems somewhere else. Maybe you can go to Elena's apartment. I'm fine with not coming home, but you can't fire me. Again, not my problem anymore. Wait! I collected a loan from the bank and I can't pay if I'm unemployed. You should have thought about that before sending me divorce papers out of nowhere. Trash-talking my family and cheating on me with my own secretary. I understand, but babe, I cannot be unemployed right now. Where will my mother and I live? No idea. She already left her old apartment and is going to settle into the new house this week. I cannot leave the company right now, and you can't tell her that you own the company. Why not? It's not my fault that you're a liar and you're scared of your mother. You can't do this. Just promise me that you'll give me some time. Nope. Sorry. I am done. Elena? Ma'am? How are you doing? Are you sleeping with my husband? I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. Mrs. Tina? Okay, I can explain. No explanations, please. How old are you again? 19? You don't know any better. But I love him. I'm sorry. Girl, you love Cheetos and ice cream. You don't love this man. You don't even know him. I know him more than you do. I know everything. I know about the white lies he tells his mother. I know about his problems with work, health, and everything else. He tells me everything. And I love him. I do. Were you aware of the divorce? I found out a week ago. After you started sleeping with him? Yes. I'm sorry for going behind your back. It was wrong, but I couldn't resist him. I don't usually behave like this. I just love him so much. Save your apologies, Elena. I'll be coming back to the office soon. I suggest you find another job. You're firing me? Were you expecting a promotion? No, I guess not. Good. I hope to see your resignation letter by tomorrow. Tina, I warn you that I am not in the best mood right now. Same. I just wanted to know how things went with Wesley. Did he tell you everything? Are you ready to sign the divorce papers? I'm readier than you'll ever know. Thank God! You can't be more thrilled than me, Cynthia. I won't get to see you or him ever again. Oh, you don't know the joy of a mother to know that her son is free. Free from the shackles of a broke and purposeless woman. A superficial woman who does nothing but take my son's money to buy cheap clothes and weaves. My baby boy is free. You know what, Cynthia? What? Your son works for me. I own the company. Lies get you nowhere. I have no reason to lie to you. I started it off at the age of 28, while your son was getting drunk at bars and taking home underage girls. I was making sure that I was building my future. You're lying! We both know that your son is not smart enough to build up a company. He can barely put things together at home. I'm taking charge of my company, and your son is going to be out on the streets. The streets? We have a home right by the countryside. We bought that home. Oh, Cynthia, you poor soul. Your son took a loan to pay for the house, and it'll be hard for him to pay it back now that he's unemployed. You're kidding. I don't kid, Cynthia. I just fired him. And I've agreed to the divorce. Thank God you insisted on a prenup. You mean he won't have the money to pay for my house? And all that plastic surgery, Cynthia? Nope. Sorry. You can't do that. You cannot do this to us, your family. Ha! My family. You mentioned that my family members are trash and not worth it. Now you're my family? Remember, you are high class, and you don't need someone like me in your family. You know what? I don't care about you. I don't need you. Oh, really? I deserve much more, and so does Wesley. He will make it. He is smart, hardworking, and good at everything he puts his mind to. He will get something in no time. We don't need you. Wesley? He can barely do paperwork. He can't even spell CEO, much less be one. Don't you dare talk about my son like that! I will talk about him however I feel like. This isn't over. Yeah, it is. Good luck trying to pay the bills without me. Tina, my love. Who is this? Wesley. You have to be kidding me. Can I come over? No, you can't. It's not your home anymore. It hasn't been for months. I need to talk to you. What about? About us. There is no us. You made that clear after disrespecting me to your mother and the company. I miss you. I miss your body, I miss your cooking, and I miss your laugh. And my money and house. I heard about you and your mother selling the house, and I also saw that she took on a job at a nearby boutique. Oh, wow. Such disgrace. My mother is not doing well. She has dementia. She's always had dementia. The old lady forgets everything except her hatred of me. You know that. This is serious. I need some money to pay for her medical stuff. I still haven't found a job. What happened to your new girl? Elena? Surely she can take on a job to pull her weight. Elena, she can't boil water to save her life. She's good for nothing. I'm sure she's good for something. Which is why you left me for her. I need you. My mother and I need you. Please, forgive me. My mother keeps asking about you. She wants you to forgive us. I'd like to hear your mother apologize to me for everything she said to me. I'll apologize to you for everything I said and she said. She can't even bring herself to apologize to me? You know how pompous she is. You know that she can't do that. We don't have to even be together. You can just give me some money and, you know. As always, you just want me for my money. It's not that. Oh, it has always been like that, Wesley. Don't lie to me. You love my money, not me. But you don't love me either. But I did. I loved you and I gave you my trust. Biggest regret of my life. So, you're seriously not going to help me? After everything we've been through, we were married for 14 months. Goodbye, Wesley. Have a good life. It's been a year since my divorce from Wesley. It hurt me to realize that the man I loved had never loved me back. In business, I'd always made the right choices, but in life, not so much. The last I heard, Wesley and his mother were living out of a trailer park outside the city. Elena was out of the picture by that point, and I don't think that Wesley ever found another job. I hate to feel happy over their misery, but I kind of do. It's hard not to. My ex-husband was a liar, a cheater, and a user, but he taught me one important thing. He taught me that I was strong enough to overcome any obstacles myself.